agent definitely needs an agent, because when we're hanging out and there's a need for a person in your ear that says to you, hey, have you thought about this problem in this opportunistic way? Where why do superstars who learn become better and better and better and magically become good at business? It's because they have a super agent where the agent is telling you what to pay attention to, what to expect, and how things might turn out. What happens if we don't play a pro sport and we don't get a super agent that's our de facto lawyer and advisor? We get screwed because we're out there trying to make decisions on our own. Well, that was before AI. Now we have the benefit of what? What do we have the benefit of right now? Everybody gets AI, Agent Intelligent. Everybody gets an assigned agent. Do we have to train that agent? No. It's basically pre-trained. It's, in short, able to corral us into wrangling up some better decisions for ourselves. Because what good is an agent if they're not anticipating the mistakes that we're going to make? What good is us not having a great father relationship when we realize that AI can now be our daddy? Are these supposed to be jokes? They're kind of funny, they're kind of true, and they're kind of spot on, because maybe some of this information hurts to hear. Maybe you don't want to hear that you need an agent. Maybe you want to represent yourself or make your own mistakes. Is that really the best way to go about things in a sensory specific, my brain is lying to me type of way? Because, oh yes, your brain is a filthy liar. Am I quoting Lizzie Gold's book? Yes. Are we delving into chapter 32, Eli? Emotion, logic, intuition. How good is your intuition? How good is your brain? How good are you in using AI moment to moment? How are you with developing your self-improvement capability while you're improving your brain? How are you even sleeping, eating, and breathing and eating? Because when we are in a format where we have an agent that is in our corner, when people say, oh, I'm always in your corner, what that alludes to is boxing. Does everybody have a plan until they get hit? What happens after you get hit? You're disoriented, you don't know where your corner is, and your coach in the corner is beginning to have a voice that's fading, because you're thinking, I know better. But what you're battling with and not leveraging is these concepts. One, third-party perspective. Third-party perspective is where we leave our own body in getting a slightly better perspective. Third-party perspective is being able to slide scale time. Next bullet point for coaching is we aren't doing a one-on-one battle, because in the real world, there's really no defense. Have you heard the expression, we are our own worst enemy? Well, taking that to heart is taking it into our brain, where we realize we are our own worst enemy, and therefore, why don't we have a third-party AI agent be our agent? Because everybody needs a sports agent. And when I say everybody, I hesitate slightly. Why? because it's true and it's counterintuitive. Let's take everything that I've said and discount it to this moment. How many times have you and your therapist talked about how journaling would help you greatly? Realize that we can share Eli, emotions, logic, and intuition, into written form. Because the next bullet point is pen to paper, how it wires together, our brains fire together. That's the encapsulation of how we can use an AI agent to get better video to video, how we can get better from day to day, how we can get better with an AI assistant named Larry Chang. You can name your assistant whatever you want. I name my assistant Larry Chang.